Some celebrities feel compelled to go by a different name than the ones they were given at birth. Some stars find their names too corny, laughable, hard to pronounce, or merely lacking star quality. Hi, I'm Stacey Taylor, and today I'm counting down the top 10 celebrities you didn't know used a fake name. And number 10, we have Jamie Foxx. Jamie Foxx's name started to trend when the actor revealed his name wasn't actually Jamie Foxx. The actor, born with the name Eric Marlon Bishop, decided to change his name so that he would be called up first during open mics. In stand-up comedy, women usually get called up first during open mics, so Jamie decided to change his name to a more gender-neutral name so he would be called up earlier. Jamie told David Letterman that he noticed it would be like 1,000 guys that would show up and only 3 girls, but these 3 girls would always get a spot, and then they would choose from a random list for the rest to perform. So the star changed his name so he could get a spot. Now, Jamie Foxx's real birth name has been out for quite a while now. However, a lot of people still don't know, and if you didn't, now you do. You're welcome. At number 9, we have John Legend. Now, this one came as a surprise to me because I had no idea John Legend used a fake name until now. Born with the real name John Roger Stevens, in 2018, John would tell MTV John Legend was a nickname some of his friends started calling him, and it would then quickly develop into his stage name. The star has pointed out that Legend is something he wouldn't have picked for himself originally. However, the nickname grew to the point more people in his circle would know him by, and that's why he chose to make the decision to change his name. The star did know it was a bet, however, to live up to his name because he knew people would pay attention either way. However, he never knew it would actually make him a legend. Well, John, with the countless singles hitting the top 10 and being an inspiration to many, you definitely did live up to your name, and that's something to be extremely proud about. Number 8, we have Meghan Markle. Now, it's been a long time since Meghan went by anything other than the Duchess of Sussex. However, before Meghan Markle was in fact Meghan Markle, she was actually known as Rachel Meghan Markle. It's not clear to why the retired actress changed her name. However, in an interview back in 2017, she was asked if she had a middle name, and when she said yes, she stated her middle name was Meghan and that her first name was actually Rachel. Now, it's not uncommon for people to go by their middle names because sometimes it makes them a little more memorable. To me, I can definitely say Meghan Markle definitely has a better sound to it than Rachel Markle. Meghan has also been going by her name since she was in elementary school, so it could have been something she adopted by her parents. At number 7, we have Brad Pitt. Now, despite going by his middle name, the actor has introduced himself as William when he's flirting with unknown women. Born with the full name William Bradley Pitt, it's said that Pitt was named after his father, William Elvin Pitt. Brad ultimately decided to change his name to his middle name when he started to embark on his acting career. While some fans may have not known about his name change, it's still a worthy mention because you never know when he might approach you and use his real name. Back in 2018, Page Six reported Pitt was overheard introducing himself to a random group of women in a coffee shop as William. He proceeded to flirt with them. And if this so-called rumor is true and he does use William when flirting with women, you definitely don't want to mistake him for a look-alike and miss out on your opportunity with Hollywood's most eligible bachelors. At number 6, we have Rihanna. Musically, the singer has always gone by her middle name. Born with the full name Robin Rihanna Fenty, the artist told Rolling Stone that her family and close friends do still call her Robin, especially when they want her attention. And she gets kinda numb when she hears Rihanna and will typically ignore you if you do so. Ultimately, if you want to get the star's attention, you have to say Robin. But unless you're part of her circle, you probably shouldn't call the star by her real name. And honestly, it was definitely unique enough to make her one of the most remembered names in Hollywood, so you go girl. At number 5, we have Miley Cyrus. Now, if you're a big fan of Miley Miley Cyrus, then you know that the star changed her name early in her life, but didn't make it official until much later. Born with the real name Destiny Hope Cyrus on November 23rd of 1992, her parents, Billy Ray Cyrus and Trish Cyrus, gave her name because they knew she was destined for amazing things, and they were right. Since Cyrus was always smiling as an infant, her parents gave her the nickname of Smiley, and then the nickname would be shortened to Miley. She would then use the name when she launched her career on Disney Channel's Hannah Montana, and kept the name for her own singing career. In 2008, the star would then change her name from Destiny Hope Cyrus to Miley Ray Cyrus officially. At number 4, we have Emma Stone. It's easy to forget celebrities' names aren't actually always their real names. In addition to privacy, usually if an actor in your country is already using your name, you have to find a new one. In an interview with E!, Emma Stone talked about how she had to find her own new name after realizing her birth name, Emily Stone, was already taken by another actress. The star tried a bunch of names before finding the right one, and in the beginning, the actress actually chose to go by Riley Stone when she got a guest star role on Malcolm in the Middle. However, she kept forgetting to respond to her new name, which is fair enough because if I had to go by a different name, I would probably forget to respond to it as well. So ultimately, because the star's close friends and family were using the nickname of M, she decided to change her name to Emma Stone. At number 3, we have Lana Del Rey. Before she was a household name, Lana Del Rey was known as Lizzie Grant. However, her full name was Elizabeth Woolridge Grant. Before settling on her name, the star went by a different number of stage names such as Sparkle Jump Rope Queen and May Jailer. She finally was able to settle on the name Lana Del Rey during a trip to Miami with her sister. She realized she wanted a name that had sort of an exotic feel to it, and that reminded her of the seaside of the Florida coast. So when she turned 25, she developed her alter ego, Lana Del Rey. And number 2, we have Drake. Born with the full name of Aubrey Drake Graham. When Drake starred in the Canadian high school drama TV series Degrassi: The Next Generation, he still went by Aubrey Graham. However, in 2006, he started to pursue his rap career, and the rapper dropped Aubrey and started to go by Drake. Like many musicians, the star chose a nickname to go by because it allowed him to have more control over his image and style. It also had a more catchy, memorable feel to it than his original name, even though his original name was beautiful. However, you have to admit, Aubrey Drake Graham is a bit of a mouthful, and Drake sounds like a strong, masculine man. Shortening his name was definitely a good business for the star. Plus, it's actually pretty common in the rapping industry to use your nickname other than your real name. At number 1, we have Shay Mitchell. So if you're a Pretty Little Liars fan, you may not know that Shay Mitchell's name isn't Shay, and that Shay is actually a short form for Shannon. In a Facebook Live interview with Glamour, Shay explained when she was in high school she loved Jennifer Lopez, and people would call her Shay-Lo. Shay would eventually drop the Lo because, let's face it, no one could ever be J-Lo or even compete to be J-Lo. However, it turns out that her nickname helped her in her professional life because when she went into a room, it was because of her unique name. The casting directors would always ask her about it, and it would get her another minute in the room. Shay also noted that her name change did provide her a valuable buffer between her personal and professional life. When the star started to go by Shay, she felt like it made her feel better and that there was a bit of a separation, and no one knew who Shannon Mitchell was. No matter what your name is or who you choose to go by, you have the chance to choose your own destiny. So own your name and make us all proud. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you again in the next one.